Hey guys, it's me AJ. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, punch the notification bell so you won't be able to miss another video. And make sure you check out all my socials and about. And also make sure you comment, like, and let me know what you think of my content. But yeah, love you guys. Oh my god, I cannot believe that happened. Like, what the actual hell? I'm speechless. I'm really speechless. Like, why? Why did
Now,
that happen?
AJ, how about you calm down?
How can I be calm when one guild leader comes in, complains about paperwork, the next thing you know, I get gobbled up and get sucked in his mouth and nearly die?
Listen, AJ, this won't help the situation at hand. For now, you just need to be relaxed and focus on what you have to do.
I guess I have to. The problem is that now I had to deal with all the stuff Bob left behind, and I don't know how much he left. I swear to God that this is gonna be the first and the last time, because if he does that pull of stunt again, then I will not go easy on him.
To be honest, he is a lazy prick who doesn't even know how to do work. I've done work in many times in my time. In such millennia since I've done that much paperwork, but this is a new step in the new level of paperwork.
You're saying level now. Look at this. It's a hot mess. You could at least sort them out. Also, you know, Apex have never mentioned that Bob had the ability to, it's so gross for me to mention it.
This is not that bad. So, I've done millions of papers stacked to the wall and stacked to the top of the roof of my building back at home. So it won't be a biggie.
It's easy for you to say. The only reason why it's reason for you is because you are not humans like us. But I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not a human. I've just read and written and done so much literature in my time, or millennia. Just so.
If I was into literature,
I've done it as long as Apex has. So.
If I was into literature, this would be understandable. I would have been fine with this if I was into literature. Unfortunately, I'm not, but I still do stuff like this anyways.
Paperwork and words are like literature. You just have to think about it in a good way, which I do in myself. But you,
I'm an adventurer.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't think you could think about this in a good way.
I wouldn't really have the time for it either.
Well, what's one thing to do now is just sort the papers and just get some of them done. Yeah.
I have
It
to.
won't be that much.
I guess
big
what's
deal.
best for me right now is to start from here to. I mean, thanks.
I'll sort all the papers, AJ. You just worry about sitting in the chair or just relaxing. Then you can I can help you do the
I've never really
paperwork.
sat in this chair before. 2 people sat in this chair. The original leader of this guild, and then Bob, and now there's me. I
Mind handing me those stack of papers right there in your hands?
Okay, sure. Oh, hold up. Yeah. You know, I'm a little upset, and
writing papers and writing literature in a good way, and refurbishing papers is just a thing I like to do in my free time. It is very nice to relax on reading and all that stuff. Reading, maybe on the guild's work, maybe on their information. It might be a good source. Yes.
You know what? I guess it's a good thing that you're around. Not gonna lie. You know, sooner or later, me and Apex are gonna end up talking about this, and believe me, he's most likely gonna be pissed. And slightly, I'm not in a good mood. So
don't worry, AJ. He won't be pissed. I'll tell him you are here. I know he'll automatically sense you. But if I explain it to him more clearly, he won't be as mad. So that's my take.
I guess. But you know, I would have to talk to him about the fact that like a person like myself should know everybody. The thing is, it's basically the guild leader's charge to inform me of the kind of people that these members are, in a sense. The kind of members that these guilds have. I did not realize that Bob was some sort of, I don't know, sharp teeth like non-human. I thought he was a human who just had like some sort of, I don't know. I mean, yes, he's like a blood slayer and all that stuff. Like we have magic, but we have appearance as human. That was a first for me, okay? It was a first.
I am done sorting the papers.
Dang, that fast? That's impressive.
So I told you I'd done this before, AJ.
Yeah, you weren't
should have been more reliable in my work.
I was. Trust me, I was. And I just wanted to say, like, now all I had to do is...
Here you go.
All I had to do is sign every single last one of these. Also, what else? Into discussion, a few days there's gonna be a little bit of a special something at Spawn Town. You may or may not know this, but you know the little thing of time magic. Sometimes...
Yes, I know about time magic. I met time magic users back in my time. They weren't that powerful though because they couldn't harness the void itself. So it wasn't. They had the void. They couldn't control it. But I could doubt it.
Alright, but getting straight to the point, there's a little thing I usually do when I don't feel like I have much to do, or if I feel bored. I do take time magic seriously. Thanks to an old friend of mine, I use a little bit of time magic to see the future, or visit future stuff, as you might call it. I learned that future is what I call, well, it's what people in the future call modern times. And there's this little holiday that goes on through every year in the same month. So basically, Spawn Town is gonna have a little
sounds quite exciting for not much of a holiday.
Yeah, this holiday is called Halloween, and basically it's just all about being spooky. and mostly candy.
Oh, that's one. I believe it is my favorite holiday. Next, close to Christmas. But,
Oh,
you know,
so you know about the modern holidays too? No one else knows about them but
yeah,
us.
as you know, I know many things about all the other universes and all what what people have in their time. They had holidays. They had seasons too, winter, autumn, and many things like that. In the worlds I've been in, they didn't celebrate those holidays at all. Only a couple. But
Well,
this is the most commonest world that does celebrate that holiday, and I do sound like I like to join to accommodate this holiday. Maybe if we have our own Halloween party, that'll be quite exciting. So
this land, Eastvia, it's a place for us to train and get stronger, but it's also a place for us to have fun. And this could be something exciting. So I'd be down for that. But the thing is, though, I'm not too sure. Listen, I'm gonna just say this straight up. You know, Apex, out of everybody else, take this kind of stuff seriously. So I know for one thing that doing something that he will probably consider meaningless, he's gonna most likely pity it and probably get a bit tedious over it because, he. I don't know why it is. Apex is an interesting person, but at the same time, he isn't really fond of, well, nothing else other than the guilds
don't
and everything
worry,
else around it.
don't worry, AJ. My colleague Apex loves Halloween. It's one of his favorites too. He likes doing lots of stuff and it's so devious and fun. I bet he'll be what is it? I bet he'll be won't I bet he will be quietly with his manners in this holiday. His manners are quite nice if we were to celebrate this holiday. So,
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. And
and
there could be
AJ,
what?
make sure to if your face is like that, it's gonna stiffen up. Make sure to just get out of that mood of being angry.
I guess so. I Yeah, I'm still annoyed about this whole um thing with I'll get over it. I guess this whole time that I've been so angry, I
Yeah.
forgot how to smile. But the thing about me is
Um,
that I always like to help out everyone in need or support those who need it most. But I do it with a smile. I don't do it with what I just expressed. That
well,
is not me.
I guess so. If what is it? Bob was so much in need of help and complaining, you should have just talked to him maybe a little bit and just calmed him down. Maybe just sort of gave him an incentive to keep on working. Maybe you could have helped him a little bit on his work, maybe with the papers. That could have been another solution to your problems. Maybe you could have just maybe you could have just understand what he's feeling, and maybe just go on and just be nice and chill about it.
The thing is, I did understand his feelings. The problem is that it's not easy to basically try to figure something out. And knowing that Bob decided to pull that stunt like that, there was never any time to even discuss about even more. I kind of was startled. I don't want that happening to anyone else. But look, I'm not mad at Bob. I can't be. But I'm hoping he's not mad at me for just eh, turning him down at
Oh,
first.
whatever he says, I bet he'll he'll be just back to his old self again. If he just takes one day off, that will be just fine for him. It won't be that long of a day, so we might have to get some of this paperwork done. I do say that we might have to check into these files to see how to do this paperwork. Because I know much about this guild, but I have this paperwork. Could just read I could just let you and just suggest you reading some of the instructions in those files to see how to do this.
Alright.
So you can do it yourself.
I think what's best for now is we just get started right away. The last things I'm gonna say is that I'm not gonna go deep into. I'm just gonna focus at the task at hand. That's it. I'm not gonna look at everything else around me. That's invading of privacy, and frankly, it's none of my concern. Plus, I gotta go through this for just one day only, and then Bob's out of here, and coming back.
Didn't you say you liked helping people? I believe that is in your nature, and I believe that is.
I don't know if this is considered help, but you know what? I just gotta do it. So, thanks for helping me.
Whatever you're doing.
Noros, I think it's best if we just everything that happens. What it is what it is. We just gotta
what
get
is
through the
what it
paperwork.
is. You just need to chill, calm down, just take a relaxing seat, and just read some instructions and see how to do some of these papers.
Alright.
Don't leave these papers on the floor. They're gonna mess up once you stand on them, and they're gonna unsort. AJ.
Alright, let's just alright.
This is gonna be. I'm gonna do these 2 stacks. You just be there and just do them.
Yeah. Finally. Oh, I feel so good.
Sit back here. Enjoy the light show.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Anyone home? Hello? I see you very clearly right now. Don't act like you don't know I'm here.
Is that a voice?
AJ, turn around. Hi. Noros. I know you're lightning. I know how it sounds. Get in here.
I'm dramatic.
As per usual, nothing's changed in here.
Yes, I was just doing a gesture outside. Me and AJ were practicing it. He would turn around and then he would do a devious laugh and saying, and I'll do the lightning in the background, all ominous and all that stuff.
Yeah. It was just it was just
just a little game for my old buddy to come back in the queue.
Thanks. Exactly what I love, surprises. Now may I ask what the hell you're doing?
Alright, well, aside from all the drugs, I'll explain.
Let me explain, Apex.
You misplaced my
as my old colleague, we're just signing some paperwork and just doing paperwork for Bob, as you know, because he was complaining, doing pissy shit, and just going to the Fluffy Paw Guild and complaining like a crazed lunatic to AJ. And you know what he did? He swallowed him up whole with his mouth, and then he spit him out afterwards, saying that if they didn't switch places, then he would just keep AJ in his mouth for a fucking lifetime.
Actually, no.
Which
let me correct that. He actually nearly swallowed me. That's exactly what happened. He wasn't gonna keep me in there. He knows better. I'm not gonna die being there for like hours or so. But yeah, that's
he was doing all that pissy shit.
He
was doing all this pissy shit, complaining to AJ, and I got pissed. I was gonna fuck him up.
Once
Didn't,
again,
because
no
I am
shit.
Noros.
Yes, no shit, Noros. So, you're here because Bob, the second in command, possible leader of Nightmare Mist one day, because he was throwing a hissy fit.
Honestly, I didn't really see it coming. The moment Bob broke through my door and complained and yelled out how much of hard work it was, he decided to do the one best thing and torture me until I cracked. And you know what? I could break it out of those jaws. The problem is, I did not want to hurt him no matter how much he nearly tried to kill me. As a result,
Don't underestimate.
Okay,
Don't
I'm done with
God. Not a smart
AJ.
idea.
I'm done with. I'm done with the other half of the paperwork. You take care of the other half.
I
No,
am not
you know
doing
paperwork
wrong
is-
here, AJ. I need to get better control over my second in command for some reason. But
Well, it wasn't my fault. It was fucking
oh
Bob.
shit, I'm not blaming you, Noros.
Well,
This doesn't have much to do with you, honestly. Wait, why are you here again?
I was hoping accommodating AJ so he won't have much, so he can have much help on this paperwork. Because what I said to Bob in this situation was, you don't know the Fluffy Paw Guild. You don't know the Fluffy Paw Guild. How
The issue
could
is that
you
the Fluffy
know
Paw
how
Guild
to
doesn't
do?
get-
How could Bob know how to do fucking paperwork in the Fluffy Paw Guild? And how could AJ know? Well, I
Honestly,
decided to tag
the
along
issue-
with AJ to help him with the files and all that stuff, so he can do it by
the
himself.
only change
That's why I
in
opened it.
paperwork, really, all the guilds get rid of the same papers. It's literally just a matter of how much you get. Because sometimes you let it build up. And honestly, from what I hear, Fluffy Paw isn't taking many jobs right now, so they probably had a build up of paperwork and probably pissed
Both of
Bob
the
off
guilds
because he
do
hates
different
paperwork, and it's a whole
things.
situation.
Both of the
PTSD
guilds do
aside,
different
it's
things.
the only difference
What do
though
they do?
is that this
Both of the
guild
guilds
was
do
the
different things, so that's why I thought about helping AJ.
Nora, shut the fuck up. Respectfully, I respect you, but you need to shut the fuck up.
No,
AJ's talking.
No, hold on. Don't go on like that. He's been a good person this whole time. I need the company.
Oh no, I know, but you're trying to speak, and he's
I know,
talking
I
over you.
know, I
Just
know.
respectful.
I know. Point of the matter is that knowing that this guild was the very first, it would make sense that Bob will have more paperwork than any of us in our guilds. And knowing the fact that he decided to pull that stunt on me, I was pretty much like pissed. Like pissed unlike anything before. And, you know, next time he does try to do something like that, I wouldn't go easy on him. Believe me, I will show no remorse whatsoever. The end of the day has came in, and you know, as of right now, I'm gonna obviously head back to Fluffy Paw in a few minutes and plan on a few things.
Yeah, please get the hell out of my office. I mean, like, you could have at least sat in one of the visitor chairs. I mean, like, this is my private, like, guild diary. And
Apex,
I have a note
this
here
was
from
so
I have a
funny.
note
When
here
when we walked in,
from Poppy, and it's a whole thing. So just please get the hell out of my office. It's been
I
a long
walked
day.
in with AJ.
Well,
In
well,
fact,
before I
I
leave,
told him to sit in that chair because I thought it would be funny.
It's not very
Oh.
comfortable. You should have let him sit
Oh.
there. At least
Oh.
move the sofa chair.
Speaking of which, look who came. Bob, I'll be right there in
Hello.
just a sec. But listen,
Oh.
Apex. Believe me to say this though, that it doesn't help that considering the fact that knowing that I thought that telling you, you will understand what I just went through.
I quite literally do. Bob has unfortunately eaten people before.
Yes.
Except he
told
usually
him-
doesn't keep them in his mouth.
I told him he could have even swallowed me if he tried because
Oh, we get it. You're a big
I'm
boy
more
now.
powerful
You grew up.
than him.
You're out of your
I'm a-
diapers.
I grew up. I'm out of my diapers. No pissy shit about this guy complaining about paperwork.
The thing is though, did
He
you
paid
knew that Bob was able to do something like that?
Oh yeah, no, of course he can eat anyone he wants. It's just kind of. It's not
I
even like.
sensed it too.
It's just. Well, it's not exactly on the top of the priority list to tell people, oh yes, my second in command eats people. It's just literally part of what race he is.
Also,
It's like
none of
quite
your
literally.
business.
I thought he was a human.
That's
Just
also.
I
He's
thought
not.
I
human.
am.
You have. Why do you think we'll make him wear a mask? He almost ate Psy once.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Alright, oh, by the way, you may have, before I, anything else, basically, me and Noros was talking about the fact that, we are celebrating a certain holiday at Spawn Town that basically...
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, so, Halloween, correctly? Or is it Day of the Dead? Choose one, and choose wisely.
Halloween. Why would it be Day of the Dead?
Day of the Dead is the
Day
good
of
one.
the Day of the Dead is the original holiday of which Halloween originated from, of which is the entire purpose of Halloween. Except for the, well, it was at the Day of the Dead, but then Halloween came and went in like, oh yes, you must buy candy and go and dress up and hang up lights and spooky. No, it was meant to dress up to honor the dead, to honor those in the underworld, those who passed. Give those to graves and but no, just had to have a cash grab, didn't they? Oh yes, of course, great. Just
Apex, it's been a while since I honored. It's been a while since I honored the Day of the Dead. Do you think it's still the same restrictions in your house, or just praying to the dead? God, ever do that
everyone
fucking praying
appreciates it, all the
shit?
souls.
Ever do that fucking praying shit? I don't like that.
It's the one day where the souls can actually see their family.
Yes, I know,
Most
but
of them are miserable,
you know how I get
stupid. They have family, which I
you know how I
respect.
get.
The teasiest bit.
You know how I get. It's about
The
family
point of the
and all
matter
that shit.
is the fact that, yes, we're gonna celebrate at Spawn Town. I know it's pretty much odd to celebrate when it's basically in this era, knowing that there are a lot of guilds and that it's basically... yes, it's strange, but honestly, having my time magic I use a little bit, I've been exploring what is called the modern times. Seeing how Halloween has been in the future actually is really fun, and I just want that's why I wanted to see an Eastview, just have people have fun. Nothing compared to what I've been doing.
You know what, AJ? Honestly, I'm not gonna stop you. Have fun with all the guilds and all the people. My guild can go. I might show up, we'll see. But just...
Apex, got a gift for you.
Apex,
Eh?
whatever it is that you have in your mind.
It's a
Hold
wonderful book that Bob wrote. You should read it.
no.
Bob, read your own copy.
It's called Great Story.
Jeez. More literature.
We all love this one.
We
We all love this one, Apex. We all love this one.
It's most certainly not go. You've tried to publish this 5 times. The publishers always say no. I wonder why.
Because they don't think it's
and
funny.
I still have more copies to print it with my own magic. So.
It's really amazing.
Before... By the way, Apex, I noticed that there's something in your mind. I'm ready to see what you have to say.
It's not sadness, it's more disappointment, really. It's... Remember our conversation the other day, Noros? The one where... when you came here... No? Okay. He came here and he said hi to me because we're old friends. I unfortunately had to talk to a... to a friend, and I'm not happy with how things ended there, but unfortunately, they're not going to be really seen again. And that's kind of disappointing, more than saddening.
Remnants of souls out of this skull.
Actually, you want to know something? When the last time when I saw Noros, he actually okay. Noros did had a different look, but that was just him in a different form. Yeah, it looked really cool.
He has that.
Yeah, I told
Well,
Well,
I
I
told
did show my most powerful ones.
I told
Well,
him
that
not
was
to I
great.
told him not to.
And
Yeah, this is why I said, well, I'm gonna say
I
in my own
kind of
language. I told
didn't tell him most about what that form was.
Okay.
So we're good, Apex. We're
Not like I helped him
good.
achieve that form at any
like
point in his life at all.
Like I was trying to say, I told Noros not to scare his new girlfriend Reina with that. Sorry, I had to say it.
HA.
I had to say it, I'm
HA.
sorry.
Girlfriend?
What the hell, man?
I'm sorry,
The hell?
I'm sorry. Hey, come on, it's not a big deal. Believe me, you guys.
Noros, back off. We need to have a
She's not my
conversation.
girlfriend yet. She's not my girlfriend yet.
I mean, you guys did kiss.
Ah, damn,
Twice.
AJ. What the?
We need to have a talk later.
With
Apex, I'm really hoping it's
with
nothing
my
serious.
colleague
It's
Apex about this shit.
It's just... it's a complicated matter of which rules were laid down only, millennia ago. Anyways, it's a whole thing.
yeah. I'm never gonna understand you, but I don't know why it's...
Yeah, don't try to anytime soon.
Yeah, but
It
the
won't
thing
get
is,
you anything.
though, like, I noticed that lately you have a hard time understanding me and how we've been doing things, like, such as in Fluffy Pod. Like, when we had a discussion in, at that date I had with Melio. Yeah, I didn't really expect that, to be honest.
I mean... It's just the issue is just that you need to grow up, AJ. And
Grow
dates
up.
are a part of that. I'm not against you having a date, but it's the issue with having a date with an immortal.
You know...
Immortals are gonna live forever, AJ. They must leave everything behind. I just hope you know that.
You know, me being 18 and been doing this kind of stuff for a while now, I thought I'd be taken seriously, but still, somehow, some people still see me like I'm some sort of child. That's getting rather annoying.
It's just... Buffing Pod doesn't really help at all. But anyways, it's not that big of a deal, AJ. You'll learn at some point. It's just... Life must go on, AJ.
Seriously? You know, I take it personally when you mention how Fluffy Pod is like some sort of, I don't know. It's almost like...
It's not a...
Oh.
And
You're back.
And Noros is back.
You know what? At this
Just
point...
bopping between planes of existence. That's pretty
Okay,
useful.
you know what? We'll see ourselves at the door. Bob, I'm done with your paperwork, and I'm just gonna say this right now. Next time you do that thing again, I won't go easy on you. I said that 3 times now.
Whatever you say, Keth.
Yes, that day ends well.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do...
That's just...
I'm gonna start setting up things for Halloween, and afterwards, I might set some
I
other
learned
things.
that phrase over my travels in the universe.
yes.
That was a funny one. Anyways,
By the way, guys, is it just me, but do I sense some
you
familiar aura around here?
Don't worry about it.
I mean...
But he said...
Okay. For some reason, it feels a bit red. I don't know why.
Don't worry about it. At all.
Alright.
Anyway, shape.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
I really hope that maybe that whole thing...
Oh god.
I really hope Apex doesn't take this.
Why does this so happen? Why does it happen?